I tempt the strong and make them weak. I drive every man to the edge of his peak. For surely the world has come to know the name of the one that lives below. I hide from day and feast by night. Delivering suffering and cruelty is my delight. I don't have a choice. The world perceives me to be evil, but really I'm just doing my part of the deal. I never rest. I must open the gates for the unblessed. For the world above is like the one below, full of sorrow, pain and woe. I have been called many names, the one of Satan to this day. Have mercy on my soul, for don't you know what sights Satan must undergo? My palace is broken and cracked to the end. My people are souls that I cannot mend. For hear me out and hear me now. Satan suffers as well. If you do not believe me, then I will show what responsibilities that I must uphold. We start at the top, a lesser form of sin. Limbo, as you know, is an inferior heaven. For those who dwell there have never believed in God or faith. Next, a place which knows too much to rest and only lust. Strong winds push them back and forth. Only now do they feel remorse. Desire fill their veins. Fleshy pleasures are now their disdain. Cerberus, my old friend, dwells in coldness, where he punishes the sins of the soulless. Now he watches the selfish gluttons as they pray for another dish. For in a slush they must dwell, in their worst form of hell. Cerberus, I know you well, and I am sorry you must endure this form of hell. Next is greed, which we all know too well. A more torturous form of hell. Two groups exist, those who hoard and those who spend, and all who lament, for Pluto crushes their verbal intent. The men in this world cannot speak, instead they carry bags, making them weak. Their ultimate fortune is their ultimate misfortune. Now to the river of red, where we see the ocean of the dead. People of rage are forced to fight, all of day and all of night. For the victor, the fight continues, and the loser drowns in despair, only to be brought back again. The cycles go on and on, for they must suffer for their wrongs. Flygus, the keeper of the river, make those people shiver. Next to my place of personal hate, the labyrinth of hells hands out their personal fate. The three rings consist of different things. The outer is a ring of unpleasant flames, where those who take must now repay. In the middle are those who suffered, and now they must face a cruel disgrace. They form the Harpies' meeting place. Special treatment for those who conspire, who must now exist in a desert of fire, of burning sand and burning rain, enduring this over and over again. The pockets of evil are next stop, 10 ditches of stone with bridges spanning above and below. 1. Pandas and seducers march in opposite directions, while being whipped by an army of my descendants. 2. Complimenters fight in a pit full of excrement. 3. Those who sell off church possessions are now commissioned to a life of lower incineration. 4. False prophets. What? They can't all have a long explanation. 5. Corrupt politicians. I rest my case. 6. Gilded cloaks of lead stop them in their trades, so their spirits may not progress. Bloody hypocrites. Serves them right. 7. Before we progress, I must introduce you to Cacus, a centaur with serpents for hair, with a pet dragon that deals out despair. 8. Those who committed their acts through others must now burn with their brothers. 9. Those who are seen as diseases will now be seen in their true state of being. And finally, treachery, our last destination, where people who betray meet their frozen damnation. They are buried to the chin with ice, and they are forced to eat each other for their own life. The most vicious and horrifying torture for those who lie, singing the worst tunes. Now you see what I must endure for all the suffering that you have caused. So next time you say Satan's name, remember what I have said today.